I've been living with a smartwatch for about a year now. So what's changed? Not much. But a good not much. I can explain. Right now, I'm wearing the Pebble Time Steel, which came out last year. I used to wear the original Pebble, which had a silicone strap and a plastic body, and a more rectangular, toyish design. Upgrades that I got with the new Pebble Time Steel were a color screen, better battery life, a microphone, a marginally different operating system, basically the same though, and more future functionality with the watch. Since I have an iPhone, I can only receive and not send text messages, but I can also interact with other notifications too. But I wanted to make this video more in general of any smartwatch. So let's start with the bad of wearing a smartwatch. First of all, in order for it to be effective, you need to wear it all the time. That means when you're out and about, when you're exercising, when you're sleeping. This can be a nuisance for some people, having to wear something on your wrist all the time. And to go along with that, point 2 is most smartwatches have a poor battery life. Most of them are around 2 days now. The Apple Watch is a little bit less. The Pebble Time Steel is up to 10 days. So it really fluctuates on which one you get. But in general, most of them only last about 2 days. So you have to make sure it's charged all the time. Another con of a smartwatch is the price tag that goes along with them. Most of them are around $200 to $300, with the Apple Watch Edition getting up to the insane amount of over $10,000, and that's just ridiculous. Don't get that. But now to the good parts. Notifications are super convenient, especially when I'm in class or when I'm driving. Being able to just look down at my wrist instead of taking out my phone all the time is a major upgrade. Ironically, adding this electronic has lessened the time that I spend on other electronics. So being able to get the notifications right on your wrist instead of having to take out your phone is super convenient. If there is an emergency, a meeting you need to get to, or maybe just something your mom texted you that you need to pick up at the grocery store. Applications for smartwatches are pretty meh, but it's better to have them than not have them. For example, I use the ESPN app on my watch to check the times of the games later that day. Timers are super easy. If you're cooking something, or you need a stopwatch, or even I have a timer specifically made for brushing my teeth, so I know how long I need to brush my teeth for or use mouthwash for. So that's really nice to have. I even have an app to flip a coin. I'm really not that great a decision maker. Just having a coin flip on my wrist all the time is pretty dope. I would say where smartwatches really shine though is in the fitness tracking applications. If I had to pick one functionality that a smartwatch could do other than tell time, it would be to track fitness. My particular watch has a few options when it comes to that, but the one that I use the most is called Misfit, which has a really nice app for your phone as well. You can see how many steps you've taken and how long you slept, and it tracks it all using a point-based system. And then you can check it on the app on your phone. Within the app, you can look at the history of what you've done. You can look at your statistics, and then you can take those statistics and compare them to what your friends have who are also using the Misfit app. So it's really convenient to have this app. Apple has Apple Health. Pebble has Pebble Health. And what I've noticed with Pebble Health is typically steps and sleep are more accurate, even tracking my naps. However, right now it doesn't have a companion app for the phone, so it kind of makes it harder to keep track of everything that you're doing, and it carries a little less weight in the long run. So for right now, I'll be sticking with the Misfit app. One last thing that smartwatches do well that I've mentioned before, smartwatches tell time. I would say that's the biggest change in my life, is being able to look down at my wrist and know what time it is. And along with that, there are so many different watch faces that come out for different smartwatches, especially for the Pebble. You can know sports scores, you can know the weather, you can know the date, you can know health. It's all there just at a glance looking down at your wrist really quick. Being able to do that has made my life just a little more streamlined. You'd actually be surprised how often the question comes up, what temperature outside is it? Now I can just look down at my wrist and know right away. So after a year of using a smartwatch, would I recommend one? Not necessarily. If you're looking to dip into tech, I would recommend upgrading your phone or getting a tablet or something along those lines. But if you have some extra cash to throw around, or you have a birthday coming up and need a present idea, a smartwatch is a fun and convenient toy just to have on your wrist, but makes life a little more efficient. So all in all, I'd say a smartwatch is a nice convenience that you kind of forget's there until you need it, which is, in my opinion, exactly what it's supposed to do. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. What kind of smartwatch do you have? What kind of smartwatch do you want? Are you looking forward to the new Apple Watch 2? Leave a comment down below. That's it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time.